to the day's grim.
So we like to start off every episode with a death of the week to show you that your day could be so much more grim.
Fact. Yeah. So here's Corey with death of the week.
All right, so the death of the week comes out of Russia. Yes, it says Russia's sausage king killed with crossbow in his home sauna.
Crossbow.
Wow.
Dark. And very unexpected.
Yeah.
I mean, you're just chilling, right?
In a sauna.
I didn't
Enjoying
know.
some steam.
Well, here's a little bit of background on it. So,
Yeah.
a Russian oligarch, reportedly nicknamed the Sausage King, was killed with a crossbow in his sauna after masked robbers broke into his home. So he's just, catching some heat, trying to sweat some, some of that Russian sausage
Get
out.
those. Yeah. Get that.
All that sausage and vodka.
Yeah, trying to
Get
sweat out
all
that
the demons out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And these guys just come in, and they demanded that they give up the money that they kept in their home.
What the?
And that didn't happen. But here's a twist: the wife got away.
Plot twist. How does that happen?
The wife got away and made her way to contact the police.
Because it takes so long to reload a crossbow.
Actually, yeah,
He holds a point.
probably. Now
That's a
that
valid
you
point.
mentioned that, that's a valid point. But
Like, hold on. Give me 8 to 14 seconds.
yeah, let me just
To reload and try to launch one at you.
Yeah, it's a 3 extremity.
It's a 100-yard dash.
yeah.
Yeah, I mean that's
That's a shot.
That is
from
a
100
100-yard dash. Yeah.
100%. I mean, if you're, an
Yeah.
athlete like myself.
But so she contacted the police. The police made it back to the house where they found the man's body with an arrow in him.
What the fuck is
Dead.
that? DED.
Death by crossbow.
That's a hell of a death of the week.
And they brought their own crossbow.
Yeah.
I wanted to stop you early, like really early. Like you started telling that story,
Yeah.
and I just want to touch base
Okay.
on the name. Come on, what?
The Sausage King? I mean, come on,
Bro.
dude.
And the article does not state how he got the nickname.
All I thought about was Ferris Bueller's Day Off. Your day from
That's a vague thing to
The
leave open
Sausage
for
King of
the
Chicago.
Sausage King.
Also,
Yeah.
a strange thing to be proud of. Like, hey, what does your dad do for a living? Oh,
he's the
my
king of
dad.
sausage.
My dad, yeah, he's the king of sausage.
He's
And then if it were to just end right
Ground
there,
sausage.
ground
tube
sausage. Is he doing gay porn? Like, what are we
Right.
talking about here?
The
Is he- is he
Sausage
ju-
King.
Does he just have like a hammer?
All the sausage.
It could be like the Scorpion King.
It bothers. The nickname bothers me.
The Sausage King.
The nickname bothers me. The Sausage King. Also, don't know what an oligarchy is.
Oligarchy. I have no idea what an oligarchy
You know
is.
what bothers me? The social dilemma.
I'm with that. Yeah, 100%.
Yeah, I don't know if our listeners have seen The Social Dilemma streaming on Netflix, but it's pretty eye-opening. Pretty
Yeah.
well filmed.
Very well filmed.
Yep. And
An oligarch is a very rich business leader with a great deal of political influence.
Corey is just so lightning fast
he said, "Bop fact."
on that
He's just
research.
hacked.
We're leading into the topic, and he's like, "Hold on, let's go
Sorry,
back to the death of
I
the
wanted
week."
to, I wanted to make sure that we, our listeners, if they were
If
on
you
our,
got anything from this episode,
Corey,
if they
is
were on our
slow.
level of intelligence,
Corey is slow
I am super slow
in all aspects,
I can't help it. Okay,
You're not
I've
an
never
athlete.
been fast. I'm not an athlete.
and mentally,
Not
you're-
at all.
You're not sharp.
I'm not. I'm about as dull as a butter knife, bro. Like it's like trying to cut through a fucking
and
jail
you
cell
know what
with a
probably
spoon.
calls that? Social media.
Yeah,
Yes.
100%. So yeah, that's the topic this week is for or against it, bad or good.
Social
media. Let's talk about it.
Let's talk about it.
I want to talk about it.
You want to talk about it?
Yeah, let's talk about it.
Yeah. So before we start nailing stats and facts to the wall, I just want to put out some subjective points that I have. Good things that it does, because everybody's hopping on this. Social media is the devil train right now because of social dilemma. Good things that it does. It's building relationships. It's building human-on-human dialogue. Just like whether it's good, bad, but it's building relationships like on a huge scale. And that's another thing. The scale of it. It's global.
The polarization because of the scale of it.
Yeah, I'm not talking about like political accuracy or anything like that. No. Yeah. I'm just talking about the good things, and then I'm gonna let you fucking rail social media into the ground. And then let's say my final takeaway. What was my final positive? Memes, and that's all I got.
Wow.
We're good.
Dopamine.
Are
You
you-
get a
are you-
little dopamine
Are you
release.
kidding me right now? Give him a shot of dopamine. Oh, okay.
Yeah. Oh, well,
Really?
That's all I
funny.
got.
Really?
Yeah.
Memes?
Memes. Wow.
3 good things.
I'd have to jump over this table and beat you.
So,
That's all I got.
God.
I worked really hard for those two.
God damn it. Like, you really put some work in on that one.
I have no
Oh, yeah,
stats.
third one. Meme.
I have no stats this week. No stats this
You're
week.
probably, like, scrolling through Facebook looking at memes and you're like, oh, yeah, I like memes a lot.
Yeah, I got distracted.
Good
so
God.
according
That's why I
to the
missed
Pew Research Center, 69% of adults and 81% of teens in the U.S. use social media.
Mhm.
And that's a pretty decent fraction if you think about how much pull and effect of the pull of effect, I guess, of that many people being influenced by such a thing.
A stat to throw on top of that stat is an average of 3 hours per day is spent on social networks and messaging.
Okay, but while you guys are like nailing these numbers to the wall, let's just be clear. Like, are any of these numbers like outside of the realm of what you would have assumed?
Oh, hell no.
No,
Yeah.
I thought,
If anything,
honestly,
they're shorter.
I thought it'd be
Larger.
larger.
I thought the margin would be way larger.
Way larger. You know?
But I think in those times, a lot of crucial stuff happens. You get excessive use and increased anxiety and depression and short attention spans when you're on these apps because you're constantly comparing your life to somebody else's who's only posting their best life. You know what I mean? On social media, I'm only posting my best life. I don't want you to see my bad fucking days. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
yeah.
I mean, yeah, some people do for like what pity likes or fucking.
Oh, yeah.
I'm gonna sad react to
Thirsty.
your shit. Oh, boohoo.
Thirsty.
Yeah.
But like, many of our listeners don't know, but like Corey, you deleted a lot of your social media. I deleted Snapchat, and it's crazy to see how many people just message off of Snapchat. Delete Snapchat and see how many real friends you have that text
Facts.
Oh, yeah.
you or call you.
Yes, I deleted all of my social media about
Long before all this
I
stuff.
started deleting stuff probably 2 years ago. I want to say 2018 is whenever I started to like actually disengage myself.
Well, you've always gone through phases.
I would
For the last like 5
I would-
years,
I
he
would
went through
s-
phases
I
where he
went
would
through a
delete a platform. He would delete a platform, and
And then
then
I'd-
because I asked him to like get back on one, he would like, okay, well,
You're,
See,
the,
I
you're the
deleted-
reason I got Instagram. You are the sole reason I got Instagram.
yeah, and I need to delete mine.
Like I flat out would have
Yeah, that's
never
my next
had
one
one
to go.
it's so trash.
I never would have gotten an Instagram unless you showed me what it was. And
There's so many good-looking women on there. Though.
oh my god,
What? Am I wrong?
Like I
wrong?
said, I'm working.
that's
to
a whole
delete
nother
Instagram.
conversation. That right there alone is
Yeah,
is
you're
a
not even-
whole nother conversation.
And it's,
I'm a model, bitch. No, you're not.
No, she's an influencer.
Yeah,
she's
that
an influencer.
That alone is a whole nother
God,
conversation.
that just sounds abrasive too, doesn't
it's so
it?
ridiculous.
Like, what do you do for? There's people out there that like, what do you want to be when you grow up? I want to be a social media influencer. It's like, what?
Right?
You want to influence people? Like that's like borderline mind control
they're not-
stuff. Like
but-
that's just an abrasive.
but the apps
term.
themselves are designed to influence, and that's
Yeah,
what
no,
they're
100
selling.
Yeah.
Is their influence. They're designed to keep you interactive to sell you on
yeah,
there.
you're
on
being
there.
sold something. You're not
Yeah.
influencing anything but money. That's it.
But the verbiage that they use, like
users, you know, who calls their products users, drug dealers,
Yes.
drug
social
dealers.
media. web
let's
users.
talk about not just users, but like people that you should follow. Like that's dumb. That's dumb.
Or people you
It's
may
dumb.
know.
It's like, who do you think that you are
Right.
to influence me to say I shouldn't follow, to say you might follow? Like,
You like all of these things. Oh, here's a list of 50 other things that you should probably follow.
fuck you.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
But the thing is, how many people believe that first article they see?
Oh, that's
Oh man.
That first
that's
article.
annoying, dude.
Yeah, that very first one, dude. The boom. Oh, somebody shared this. I read it.
Yeah.
Boom. It must be factual.
true.
I am sharing it to my wall. the
Breaking news.
Yeah.
Hey, did you guys read that article on Facebook? Trump wants to kill all retards. It's like, what are you talking about, dude? No, that's not real news. It's not real.
No,
it's not real.
It's
Like, he wants to extinguish all polar bears. Like, what?
yeah.
What?
Yeah, don't get me started on Trump. He's a big reason why.
That
like,
alone,
yeah,
I mean, whatever.
Trump's a big reason
You
why.
could write an article that, like, Trump wants to abolish polar bears. And, like, somebody
No,
will...
it's not even that. It's
viral.
It's Trump
Viral.
wants to abolish news. If it doesn't help him out, it's fake. It's got to
But
be
no,
fake.
I agree with Tommy. Like, the news quotes, news on these social media platforms is so bizarre. It's just so hit and miss. Like, there are some credible sources on there.
Yes.
Like CNN has a channel, or not a channel, but they have a page.
Yeah, but now they're being labeled. Oh, well, that's fake.
And then, well, whatever. I mean,
Right? But I mean, that's what it creates.
yeah.
Social media has ruined journalism.
Because it's so hard to find factual, and then you got to cite. You gotta look for cited sources nowadays. You know what I mean? And not a lot.
Nobody
of
wants
news
to do
articles.
that.
Yeah,
nobody wants to go to the fucking
I don't wanna
library.
fucking write 20 different sources.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That's a
Dude,
whole separate
okay.
page
So
I gotta have.
when you write a paper in college, like, you can't just say, "Hey, I talked to my buddy Jimmy down the road, and Jimmy said that e-cigarettes are bad for you because palladium, nickel, blah, 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 blah." It's like, oh yeah, tell me about your fucking buddy Jimmy. You know what I mean? Like, what education level does he have? Like,
Right.
there's no credibility there. You can't write a paper on that. You can't base any kind of facts
Yeah.
on
What's his background?
what does Jimmy do.
Yeah.
But
Jimmy probably cuts salami for a living.
but social
You know what I'm saying?
social
Like-
media learns it's you versus this
it's ridiculous.
this supercomputer that's showing you its whole goal is to keep you on the screen.
I'm just
It
yeah, the
literally
news
pays
is like a whole
attention
thing.
to how long you view a news article or how long you look at that hot chick on Instagram
Right.
versus all the other things, and it keeps a log of it.
Yep.
It keeps a fucking log of how long you looked at that fucking girl in a bikini versus a fucking puppy on the street.
I'm definitely
And
gonna
then
stay on
the
the
fucking-
bikini picture longer than
Yeah.
the puppy picture. for
Yeah,
sure.
but then it keeps track of it all, and it keeps this social media transcript that you don't even have access to.
Yeah.
You can't go online and be like, yo, how many times did I fucking?
Because it's none of your concern.
Yeah, but it's theirs.
Right. Because they make
that's
money
their,
off of
that's
it.
their business.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's me. So
They're-
why
they're-
give me a dividend yield then if I can't get
They're-
that?
Right. I want my cut.
Yeah, I want some money.
I did my work. I need my paycheck now.
Yeah, I scrolled. I got my carpal tunnel, bitch. Like, give me my
Well, you know,
pay. I put in my time.
Funny thing about that is there are apps out there that you can download, and I want to say you can get paid by usage of application.
But guess what? You
Not
gotta sign
much.
up.
It's-
you gotta
it's
do all this
something
shit.
dumb.
You gotta jump through hoops.
They
It's not social media.
monetize your attention span essentially,
Yeah.
and it's for like products and stuff. So it's like you're just subjecting yourself to voluntary advertisement, and then the longer you use this app, it's like, oh, I got a
yeah.
quarter. Oh, I got $4, and it's like,
Oh,
oh,
yeah.
now I can afford this thing that I've been staring at for the last 20 minutes, getting paid for it. I mean, but there is that. So on the Facebook side, like, or just social media side, like the actual interacting between human to human, it's a level of exploitation and division I don't think humanity has ever seen before.
Well, and it's not necessarily human. It's algorithms. They control. Doesn't matter whether it's real or not. They're value blind. They only care about getting the attention and for how much time.
Yeah.
I can tell you right now, a fun little.
Our brains weren't set to handle little bitty computers at our hand trying to connect to what's Facebook's limit, 5,000 friends. Like
You don't have a limit.
Yeah, you do. It's 5,000 friends.
Nope.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
It is.
Yep.
5,000 friends. That's
Yep.
the limit you can have. After that, you're a fan page.
Yeah,
That's
Nice.
serious.
yeah.
Yep.
You got to transfer to a fan
You
page.
you
after
don't
5,000.
you don't get follows anymore. You get likes.
How does the guy that doesn't have Facebook know this? I don't.
It's never changed. It's always been like that.
I did not know that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's always been like that.
But
You're gonna limit me on my.
Well, whenever we
socializing?
created Boredom Brothers, I had to create it as a fan page because if I created it as its own page, we would only been able to have 5,000 friends.
Internal plug.
Facts. So, fun little
Border
fact.
Brothers on YouTube.
Check them out.
Check it out.
While we're talking about the market's influence, 73% of marketers believe that social media marketing has been very effective for their growth.
I think very effective is it's a soft way of putting it.
Yeah,
It's like aggressively effective.
it's booming,
Well,
basically.
Yeah,
It's booming their business. And
because it's effective.
yes. And talking about influencers and that, 49% of consumers depend on influencer recommendations. So almost 50% of people's purchases are because of influencers.
That is
That's nuts, dude.
insane.
Because some guy decided to do some product placement.
Yeah.
You know,
Essentially, that's what it is.
some guy, some gal decided to.
What's the difference? Okay, so that being said, what's the difference in doing that what's the difference in that
Than a commercial?
compared to not even a commercial? Like, say you're watching Santa Claus 3. They make
Like your Coca-Cola product placements and things like
yeah,
that?
yeah.
That's literal product placement.
What are we talking about?
Influencers. People literally are like, I mean, yeah, it's the same sense, but like if you watch David Dobrik, videos, things like that. Okay, well, he
Yeah,
has a
no
thing
clue.
called they call like the vlog squad. It's a big group of people that they just like film their life, and it's a ridiculous lifestyle that they live. It's quite funny actually, but he does a lot of product placement that people don't realize. People will send him stuff, and he'll throw it in his videos. Like when Elon Musk was doing his flamethrowers, everybody had to have a flamethrower. But you couldn't.
It's not a flamethrower.
But you could not.
Isn't that what he called it? It's not a flamethrower.
Okay, it's not a flamethrower.
Technically, it
but it's a
wasn't.
fucking flamethrower.
Yeah.
It was just really a big butane torch.
That fucking blew fire.
Big old fire.
It was more like a big cigar lighter.
It
is
threw
what
fire.
No, it didn't throw fire.
Bullshit.
It's not a Vietnamese.
Anyways, we're not discussing the flamethrower, but
Put a pin in it. Is all I'm saying.
I'll put a pin in it. But
Tommy,
there was
We're coming back to
literally
it.
you couldn't go through YouTube videos of like influencers and people that just make videos of their dumbass life.
Yeah.
Without a fucking flamethrower in there.
Oh, yeah.
For like a week and a half after that became like top news, you could not. Because everybody, I got a flamethrower in my video, and then
Bitch, I got some hairspray and a Bic.
that got the clicks. Because guess what? Musk put it out there, and then it became headline news that he created one, and he was selling them. And guess what? People saw that as clickbait, and people ate that shit.
Dude, there's so much.
Up.
Well, there has to be something to be said about the way he also the way he marketed it.
Anything he does.
Tony Stark. He's Tony fucking Stark.
He
dude.
is a genius, first off. Secondly, when he made the "this is not a flamethrower" or when he made the "not flamethrower," I think they made it in the factory, or no, they made it in a lab. And I don't know if it went to a factory or not, but there was some ridiculous number made, and it was like 1,300 of them, and then that was it.
Yeah.
And he told everybody day one, he was like, "Hey, what was it, like $1,200? It was like $1,200.
It was more than that.
Was it more than that?
It was like $1,500, $1,600.
Yeah, it was like $1,600. He told everybody.
Yeah.
He went to social media. He was like, "Hey, I made a not flamethrower.
Yeah,
It's pretty dope." I think he even promoted a video,
something like that.
and then he said, "There's only 1,300 of these."
Yeah.
And then he anything that's cool or worth having, people want.
Oh, of
But when
course.
there's a finite amount,
Yeah.
they want it more.
Right. Of course. No, you're exactly right on that.
You know what I'm saying?
That's called marketing.
Yeah, and he did.
That's
did
marketing
an
101.
excellent job on that.
Yeah. It's all about how you market it.
Where are we going here? What's
yeah,
happening
no,
with
no
marketing?
shit. Anyways, back to the whole, I deleted all my social media. And
It's a smart move.
It was the single best decision I've ever made because you know what?
But it's hard, and
It's super hard,
and
yes.
they get you on the fact of FOMO, fear of missing out, or
FOMO.
not even that, but it's the prey on your
That's what it's
social
called.
Yeah.
exclusion.
What was that? Repeat that.
The fear of missing out, FOMO.
Yeah.
Yeah, but they prey on your fear from social exclusion or being left out from your groups of
Yeah.
friends, or so many people. Like I was saying, your brain wasn't meant to put on for 5,000 people. It was meant to put on for you and your family and your small tribe of people.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Our brains haven't adapted to handle the pressure of all this, and that's why there is rising teen suicide deaths, or
They're not included.
Even
Can you blame
shorter attention spans, or think about how many people are distracted through school or work
Yes.
or even on the fucking road due to social media.
Oh
Yeah.
my god, yeah.
Yeah.
Dude.
That one's bad.
Yes, it is horrible. I can tell you that for the first 2 to 3 months, it was horrible for me. I mean, I would seriously grab my phone, turn it on, and I would look for the apps, and they're not there. I was addicted, bro. Like, that's a problem.
Oh yeah.
I did that for like 2 to 3 months solid until I finally got to the point where I was just like, I don't need my fucking phone. I don't need it. And like, I would just keep my phone up. And
Isn't it weird when you think you feel your phone vibrate in your pocket and it really doesn't?
right? Do they actually classify that
Yeah.
as an actual fucking disorder? Did
Yeah.
you know that?
What is it? It's like a
It's weird.
false trimmer.
So,
or
yeah, something like
Something
that.
like that.
That's fucked up.
Ghost trimmer. I can't
That's
remember.
fucked up. That's an
Yeah.
actual fucking.
Yeah,
that's a problem.
See, now
now.
I don't use my phone that much.
I use it for game.
Yeah, we know.
Only one
We
game.
know.
Yeah, we
Everyone in
fucking
my
know.
house
Yeah,
knows.
you and your fucking game.
Only one game.
We're not plugging this game. I'm
I
not.
know.
I'm not plugging it
No,
either.
no,
Fuck
yeah,
all that.
no.
And I want to see no one go through the amount of duress
Yeah.
that you go through in a
You
24-hour
stress me
span.
the fuck out watching.
And then he
you.
calls me. And he was like, "Hey man, have I told you what's up with my fucking tribe game? Let me tell you about my tribe game." I'm like, "Dude, chill, bro. Chill." It's like, "Can we talk about the podcast? Can you ask me how my day has been?"
Oh,
It's like,
why are we
live
talking about your
chat
tribe
fucking,
game?
Oh, no.
106
Man, I got 190 attacks happening right now. I don't even know what's happening. I gotta smoke a cigarette. I'll be right back.
Yo, I'm in the
You
hospital.
called me.
I'm in the hospital right now. Hey, I think I might die. All right, dude, hold on. I'm getting attacked real quick. Hold up.
Yeah.
No, dude, come back. He's gone.
Sorry, dude.
We lost him.
We lost
I'm
him.
sniping by milliseconds.
Don't even say the terms because you're gonna
Oh,
plug
my
it,
God.
and I disagree with it.
But-
so, anyways, that's that's bad.
No,
That's
but
addicting.
there's no advertising. The only
Oh,
thing they do is
God.
get you to pay eventually.
It's a
to,
pay to
like,
play,
No,
yeah.
it's not pay to play. It's just if you want some premium points to get some.
Yeah, it's
premium
pay to play.
features.
No, there are games out there on your phone that you can play the free version, and then they like advertise.
Yeah, dude,
every
you can
9
get big
seconds.
as fuck with the free version on here. You can even sell resources
Oh
to get.
God, we
We're
are not
not
plugging this fucking
going
game.
through it.
Let it go.
I know I don't need to get all excited on it.
I know he's getting all wet and hardened
Oh,
up.
God.
I don't even know what's happening over there.
But
Anyways,
it broke my social media habit for the most part. I don't get on my
Right.
phone and hop
No,
on social
you didn't
media.
break
I get
it.
on my phone and hop on a game. It went elsewhere.
it didn't break
It
your
went
addiction.
elsewhere.
You
It
just
channeled it.
you just changed your addiction to something else.
I think just the phone in your hand in general.
Yeah.
It's so fucking annoying. I see
Right.
it all the time,
Right.
and I'm guilty of it too.
And here's the thing, I've seen these things on the internet. This fucking this picture going around because I love the whole okay boomer sense that the the generation has, and it's great. It makes for some funny content, but on the sense like they show a picture of what people used to do before phones, and everyone's got their face in a fucking newspaper. That's and people are like, what's the difference? Here's the fucking difference. They put it the fuck down when they were done reading it.
Yeah,
They didn't just go back to it every 20 seconds.
And they were reading that
Well,
paper
and-
to legitimately find out what is physically actually happening in the world around
And
them.
it wasn't even really the world. It was mostly your local newspaper that you were reading.
And the guy that wrote that is educated, or at least he is certified to write an article
Yeah.
and post in a paper. So it can't be fake news.
Everything you write
It can't be
also
fake
can
news.
be, you know what I mean? Like, we're not meant to, like, our parents who have social media, not everything they ever said is online, but everything we've ever said
Oh, yeah.
is damn near online.
Yes.
Not for me.
Cool.
I was actually Corey and I were born right when the internet
started taking.
I mean,
in.
I got on social media right at the end of MySpace. Like MySpace for maybe a year, and then boom, Facebook.
Yeah, see, we had MySpace.
And then I didn't even really use Facebook or
Through
Twitter.
my influential years, yes, I've
But see,
always had the
I was
internet.
like Corey.
Yeah.
I deleted them for a period of time. Like I deleted all my social media for like 6 months, 8 months, and then I started getting into photography.
And you had to
And
get
then
back
I
into it.
had to get
God,
it.
that's
And that
such a
nuts.
shame.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
nuts, dude. That now people that don't want to have any social media, if you want to have any type of success on a private business, guess what? You gotta
gotta have
have it.
social media.
You gotta have it because
Yeah.
that's where
You gotta
people's
put that
minds
time
are.
in.
You on Facebook? You on Facebook?
Right.
I'll
yeah.
get you. I'll catch you
Yeah,
on Facebook.
that's where people's minds are.
Let me shoot you a like because that
You know,
means
Like,
so
go
much.
like my page.
Exactly.
So dumb.
Give me some traffic. You know,
Yeah,
it's
go invite all your
crazy.
friends to like my page.
It's fucking crazy, dude.
By the way, guys, like our page.
Yeah. By the way, like and subscribe to the
Yeah,
Days Grin.
for
Thanks,
sure.
I appreciate you guys.
we can plug the the studio, Anomalous Studios. We
Yeah.
can plug that.
Yeah.
Sure.
No,
There's
sure,
Anomalous
yeah.
Company for the candles.
Anomalous Company and
Yeah.
candles that they make.
And The Day's Grim, the best podcast on earth.
Well,
Yeah.
they're listening.
Pre-order your stickers, bitches.
Hell yeah,
There you go.
gang shit.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
We're just a part of the problem.
so I have I have
We don't know
some.
no better.
Oh my god.
I have some. Actually, I don't have any stats, but like one fun fact that trying to remember who the comedian was that did the study. The stand-up comedian. Noticed he was seeing like a bunch of weird stuff. God, he's a Jew. That's all I remember.
Wow.
Not in a bad way. Jesus, he's a good one. You know what I mean?
You know, he's a Jew.
He's super Jewish.
I mean that in a bad way.
No, he's like really famous and really Jewish.
You mean
Eleanor
Jerry
Roosevelt
Seinfeld?
once said...
Skinny guy with a big nose.
Jerry Seinfeld?
No, he runs that show. This is not happening. That guy.
This is not happening. Oh,
That guy. On Comedy Central.
Ari
Ari
Sheffer or Schaefer.
Shafir. Ari Shafir.
Or yeah, that guy.
Did a study.
Okay.
He is super Jewish.
Yeah, a lot of people don't like him.
Yeah, he's controversial.
Yeah,
but anyways,
he said some really
so he
shitty
had a
shit.
thing on YouTube because YouTube's a big player in this, and a lot of people don't realize it. But YouTube is a huge
Yeah, their
player.
algorithms.
Yeah, their
calculating what to
algorithm
show
is
you
actually,
next. to get you to go down the rabbit hole for like
dude.
5 hours.
Their algorithm is superior.
Yes.
And
yes,
I'll
yes.
tell and Ari, I believe it was Ari Shafir that did this. He deleted his YouTube account, and he just wanted to see what would happen if all he did was for 48 hours for 2 days. The only time he started a whole new account, and the only thing he looked up was the word cat, and that was it.
Yeah.
Because you get like you get on your YouTube, and you have like 5, 6, 7 different like main topics that you'll search, and then those are just kind of like your constant stream of like information that. But every now and then you get like some kind of obscure stuff, but it's kind of close to what and then that's their way of reaching you
out,
into
yeah.
something else.
Gotcha, bitch. Like
Yeah,
you know.
and Ari, as elementary of this as this study may seem, he just wanted to validate that that's what was happening. So for 2 days, he only searched like 6 videos. Each one, he just searched cat, scrolled a little bit, clicked a video, and didn't even play it all the way, and then closed the video. Like, didn't let it go to the next video or anything. And he only did like 4 or 5 videos in the course of 48 hours.
Really.
He never used that account ever again, but would log on periodically, and it was all just cat, this, cat, that. It's just like, I know it seems elementary, but it's just, it validates the fact that they're like legitimately tracking. You know, like, I know
Yeah,
it's,
there's a social
I know it
media
seems
transcript that you
seems-
can't access on yourself.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I know it seems elementary, but it's just the fact that he typed in cat 4 times, and now they don't suggest any other 1.5 million view videos to him, like, hey, go check out Mr. Beast, like, not a plug, but, everybody knows Mr. Beast. But, like,
Yeah. It's like PewDiePie.
but like he's not getting any of that. Like,
Right.
he's on, and he's not even getting that popular of cat videos.
Right.
These
He's
are
just-
videos with, like, 20,000 views.
Yeah.
Jumping in a box, jumping out of a box.
Right.
It's a goddamn cat in a box.
You want to
All he got was cat stuff
but
for months.
You want to know what's really
That's
fucked up?
fucking crazy
What
to me.
gets me? And like, okay, I can delete my Facebook, I can delete my Instagram, I can delete my Snapchat, I can delete all that shit.
Yeah.
But I can keep my YouTube And you want to know what the cool feature on YouTube and all these other social media sites is? Oh, connect your Twitter with us. Oh, connect your YouTube with us. Oh, connect your Snapchat with us. Connect your Instagram so we can just go ahead and just
rifle through the rest of your shit.
Just cut the middleman out, and where
Yeah.
you don't even have to move a fucking finger. As soon as you click send, it goes through all those fucking platforms. So not only is it collecting data on your Facebook, it's collecting data on your YouTube, it's collecting data on your
I'm pretty sure
Amazon.
Ryan from The Office invented this called Wolf.
Yeah, your fucking Amazon account, no matter if you link it to your Facebook, anything like that, I can go on my Amazon account right now. Anything that I looked up on my YouTube, it's going to go straight to my Amazon.
Yeah.
And I don't have it linked.
They're
on different emails. It's my phone, bro.
Yeah, bro.
Oh.
It's my phone, bro.
Yeah, you're bugged. I wanted to talk about that, too.
Oh, God, here we go.
No, hey, the NSA. I'm just joking.
Hey,
check it out.
Here comes the tinfoil.
Yeah, now we're going into Snowden, and
I'm going to go Alex Jones on you guys for a second. Hold on a second. Hey, check it out, guys.
Recording live from Switzerland.
Hey, check it out, guys.
I'm in hiding.
Do you guys know about
He's in Russia.
the fire volcano
Under the ground
waterfall?
you got to burn all the diesel fuel in order to
God,
get
how many
the environment
anyways,
back
no,
on track.
You are bugged. This blew my mind.
You are bugged.
They
Yeah.
talk about it in the Social Dilemma.
Yes.
So, like, no spoiler alert. Like, this is a very small segment of so many different things, and the casting on that is just beautiful because they have all these like people that help.
that helped
They
create
helped
it.
build it.
They helped
Yeah.
create the
With
machine.
the best intentions.
And they are still addicted and struggle with
Yes.
the same things they
Yeah,
created.
I can't sell any harder how fundamentally ground shattering that film was for me.
Yeah.
That being said, there's a segment they talk about your microphone. If you have a processor or a phone that's like X amount of days or newer, like they're just tapping you.
Yeah.
Do you ever
Yeah,
wonder? They talk
your
about
laptop can be closed,
yeah,
and as
they-
long as it still
and
has
people
power.
people wonder why. Oh, that's so weird. I was just talking to my brother Corey about his rabbit vibrator that he uses.
Wow, Jesus.
And then
what?
as soon as I open my phone, it's like boom,
Boom, rapid vibrator, dog.
no.
Buy it.
Amazon
okay.
reviews say that rabbit vibrators are booming right now. Call your
You
brother
need
Corey
one.
about it.
I will
Yeah.
say they got 3 speeds. I mean, they're nice.
Yeah, it's
It's a thing.
Yeah, it's turboed,
Yeah.
but
Energizer, the bunny.
bananas to
Oh
me
my
that
God,
like
stop.
that even if so if I hit stop right now and we just quit recording this podcast,
It's
but we
still-
like keep talking
it'll still
in a room,
It'll still record it.
it doesn't matter. Like someone is hearing.
Yeah, somebody's
In the
Maybe.
world.
Everybody's got their own FBI agent. I
So we
love that.
can't-
I love that fucking.
And
joke.
you can never talk about killing anybody.
Or say
No.
Russia 3 times.
What?
Shh. Don't tell anybody.
Oh shit.
That's bananas to me. I don't know. But yeah, so like the big negatives I had, just roll through a couple of them. You already mentioned like the fear of missing out, the FOMO. That's what they call it. It's a real thing. So there's a fear of missing out, self-perpetuation.
Dumb that down for perpetuation.
Perpetuation. There you go.
Or,
Is
so
that
let's
just
say,
like your self-view of yourself?
there.
yeah,
you go.
yeah.
Okay.
Also,
He said perpetuation. That's what I thought, but he didn't really think. it was
inadequacy, self-perpetuation,
Facts, like factual
dissatisfaction. These are just the negatives that like I kind of scrolled through and I was like highlight. So you get this feeling of inadequacy, dissatisfaction, isolation / segregation from your community. Because really, when you think about it, we've never been closer,
but we've never been more far apart.
farther. You
Yeah.
hear that all. You
Polarized.
hear that all the time.
Never been more polarized.
Six motherfuckers sitting in a room having a conversation.
Right.
And they're all looking down at their
you know how many
fucking
people
phone.
can't even conversate nowadays? Like
Converse.
a simple.
Converse.
Okay, I know how many people can't converse about like if they disagree with different politics or different things like that. They cannot sit down and just have a general conversation about it.
Yeah, it's great.
It's bananas.
I've got a few more. So then, isolation, segregation from your community, like I said, and then depression, anxiety, stress, and catfishing. We haven't even talked about catfishing.
Catfishing is
I want to touch base on
big
that.
deal.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
They made a TV show about it.
Yeah, which
Like as soon as MySpace came
Yeah.
out, they were like, "Hey, let's make a show about."
hold on a second. The movie.
I'm gonna be honest with
it
you,
was
I'm
a
kinda
movie
retarded.
first. Let me put it to you
Wait,
this
it
way.
was a movie?
It was a movie first. Yeah, it was a movie.
Catfish?
Yes, it was a movie.
Like-
the guys that actually run the show
Was like
it
a
movie about
documentary style
him.
movie?
Yeah, it was a movie about him.
Oh, really?
Yeah, the actual
Okay.
host of the show. It was a movie where he was the lead.
He got catfish.
He got catfished.
He was not catfishing.
No, he got catfished.
Damn.
So here's the thing.
Would have been so much
Shaq
cooler if it was the
catfishing.
other way around.
Here's the thing. I don't believe half of the fucking episodes
They
on
can't
that
be.
shit.
They can't be real.
They can't be real. I'm sorry. They can't. Does it happen? Yes. Fuck no. Not that bad.
I hate making stand-up comedy references all the time, but you and I both love our stand-up comedy. And Chris Porter,
yes.
Chris Porter has a bit about Tinder profiles, and you can always kind of tell how big of a girl she is by the angle
By
at
the
which
angles,
she
yeah.
takes her selfie, right?
Yes.
And he
The old
said,
MySpace trick.
Yeah, he talks about like parallel to the ground. Then you get into like. Then you get into like 120 degrees, and then you go a little higher at like 180,
Right.
and then you get to like above the head, and then his next bit after that was like anything over the head, and then it's like boom, picture of a cat. You know what I mean? And it's like
Yeah.
those are real people. Like there are people out there that just put a picture of a dragon on
Yeah.
their, and it's like
Or they don't even put a picture of themselves
Yeah.
up. They put a picture of somebody else. That's catfish.
that's catfish. Yeah.
That's catfish.
But still, even if they put a picture of a cat as their profile, it's like, who are you?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, my name's Ivory.
Right.
I'm a 33 double D.
Yeah.
Asian Vietnamese descent. Like, no, you're not. You're
But-
a liar, is what you are. You're from liar descent. You're from Liar Island.
From Liar Island.
You're a liar, bro.
Yeah. I mean, you get, okay. Now,
And it's a dude in his mom's basement.
right. But apart from the catfishing situation, that's a part of its own
still part of
problem.
it, though.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's part of it. Yes, I can say
Toxicity.
social media has created so much toxic shit. It's ridiculous. It's got way more cons than it does pros anymore at this point. Whenever it first came out, yes, it had the ability to be something, great, which was what MySpace had intended. You just want to, connect people. That's fine. Now, once you start throwing money at it and influence, and it just goes a little too fucking overboard, you have this big of a fucking mess on your hands.
I think MySpace would have been just as bad.
But I think that's why Tom got out of it. He sold it at its
No.
height. He knew where it was going, and he got the fuck out. He sold it for $538 million, bro.
MySpace is still
$538 million. He retired at 28.
MySpace is still a thing, though.
Oh, yeah, it's a music thing now.
No, like my profile is still active.
Right, but it got taken over as a music site now. Like, you cannot create a MySpace profile just for yourself anymore.
You can't.
No, it is solely for the purpose of music is what it turned into. The person who bought it off of Tom wanted to make it a music generation system.
Okay.
Kind of like a makeshift Spotify. You can go check out your band and all this shit, like whatever. But I think he realized where it was going, and he probably didn't want to be a part of it. And
I don't
to
know.
that, I have a lot of respect for it because
This is all pure
it's all
speculation.
it's pure speculation.
There's been no
but
article
it's weird.
written.
It's weird the moment he decides to get the fuck out, Facebook takes over.
Well, no, Facebook was in the game.
Facebook
bro.
was in the game,
like MySpace and Facebook were going neck and
but
neck.
you talk to a lot of people nowadays that had a MySpace and ask them, "Would you rather have a MySpace or would you rather have a Facebook?" I guarantee you, 9 times out of 10, most people will say they would go back to MySpace.
Well,
Facebook Marketplace and stuff like that now.
Oh fuck, dude!
yeah,
I mean,
that's another thing. Like Facebook has turned into like the Walmart of applications.
Yeah, fuck a job application and fuck a yard sale. I'm just gonna take a bunch of shit and see who wants to buy it.
Yep.
Yeah.
Takes a picture.
I know
posts
people
it.
that make a living off of that.
Yeah.
I'm dead serious.
Yeah. It's like the same people that used to make a living on eBay.
Right. Like it's
Same thing.
It's the same thing. But
yeah, just use shit that you don't want
yeah,
anymore.
but that's a whole nother thing too, man. How many sites you can go to buy shit? You got Craigslist, Angie's List. You got Facebook
So many
Marketplace,
lists.
eBay. You know,
I forgot
Page.
eBay's still around. Backpage?
No, I'm just kidding. They closed that.
Backpage.
Oh no, they're still up.
No, I'm pretty sure it's down.
Aren't they like the triple canopy of
No,
like?
it's like escorts, like prostitutes and shit.
Oh my god.
No, I know what they are, dumb. That's where you go buy hookers.
Oh my
What I'm
God.
getting at is that didn't. Why are you smiling? I'm asking. Like, didn't they? Okay, so didn't they? They're still around, and I think you can still buy a hooker.
In Nevada,
Yeah, probably.
No, like in any state, like
No.
it's illegal as all get out. But I think
No.
they're still around.
It'd be on the black market,
Pretty sure it's
probably.
taken
No, I think they're still around. I think they're under a different name now.
No.
but see, then it's not.
I think that's what I meant by
Backpage
triple canopy. Like
Oh.
when triple canopy got caught killing all those civilians in Afghanistan,
Yeah.
they liquidated everything
Oh, okay. I
the
didn't know
company
about that.
owned. They liquidated it and
Oh,
sold
okay.
it to themselves.
See, I didn't know they did that.
under a different name.
And then
shit.
started what was it? They went from triple canopy to some
the
other
double canopy.
some
Yeah,
other like
quadruple
it was like
canopy.
it was like it was like
the sex top list.
no, it was like black something. It was like Black Cougar or some other
Oh my god.
like stealthy cool name. I don't know.
stealthy cool name.
Midnight Mocha. I don't know. Whatever you would name something that's going to go overseas and murder a bunch of people.
Sounds like a really shitty coffee. Black Panther.
Yeah, Midnight Mocha.
Midnight Mocha.
No, it was a really cool name. They went from like Triple Canopy to, like
Something
Agent Orange
stupid
or
as
something.
hell.
I don't know.
God.
But yeah, there's that. So I think,
Okay, what do you? Here's my question to you. What do you think would really happen if you woke up one morning and all social media was gone?
Think about how many people wake up in the morning and just go look over at their phone.
Right.
That'd
I
be
think I would-
chaos in America
I think I would feel
or
liberated.
wherever. But you know how many
Your
people would
day-
lose their shit? They roll over and Facebook won't load, Snapchat won't load,
Yeah.
Instagram won't load,
Yeah.
YouTube won't load,
Yeah, you thought COVID.
Pornhub.
You thought
Well,
Yeah, that
COVID.
COVID ruined it.
You take my Pornhub away. And
Whoa.
I'm just joking.
I mean, that's not really social media. That's more of the platform. You know?
Yeah, if you don't make an account there, then it's not social media.
I'm an influencer on Pornhub. Oh, are you?
Yeah, you can fucking check out this Rabbit Turbo.
Yeah, all the links.
It's got 3 speeds.
I'm influencing you to, beat off, have fun.
Yeah, check out this video I watched earlier.
Yeah, right.
God, that's so weird.
Yeah. I mean that's
They
pretty
do have the
much.
share option.
Yeah. I will say this much: when I did delete all my accounts, I actually became like closer with people. I actually started conversing with people.
Yeah, it makes you.
And you know what's nice? Whenever I would go out, because I was still bar hopping a little bit, a couple of years ago with you guys. Rarely, but I would bar hop, and
Yeah.
a little bit, not like I was, but I would go out and I would see people that I haven't seen in like 4 or 5 years, and you know what was
Yeah.
nice? Hey man, how's life going? And I wasn't shocked.
Yeah, that's
it
amazing.
it was nice to actually hear something that I was genuinely surprised to hear. Like, oh wow, that happened. And they're like, oh yeah, you didn't know about that? Like, no, I didn't, because I'm not stalking their fucking page every fucking day. I'm not scrolling through and looking at the 80 things that they posted in the last, 3 weeks. I don't, and that was nice because I actually got to sit and have a real conversation with them and actually share an emotional back and forth, not I'm gonna write a message to him real quick. Yeah, thinking about you, bro. That doesn't reach people. When people post things like that, they're hoping to get that kind of a emotional reach by
That
getting all those
dopamine
replies.
release.
But you're not. It's falling on deaf ears because you're just reading something.
Yeah, at the end of the day, they're a
You're
millisecond
disattached.
away from scrolling on to the next.
Yeah, you're
thing.
disattached.
Yeah, you're just a part of my scroll bar
Yeah.
at this point. And that's sad. One thing I did want to touch on before we close all this up for the day, because we've covered a lot of the we've covered a lot of the angles that I had laid out. But I was wondering, I don't have one. But do you guys even have anything close that could be considered a resolution to this train wreck? I think they touch on it in the film a little bit, but I
Not
don't.
necessarily.
I don't
They say
think
there's
they-
not anything out.
I don't know if there's a way that you can
So-
remedy how deep in we are.
Yeah, and even if you tilt the spectrum, and I don't know, it's just that you'd have to throw it out and start over, and nobody wants to put a hold on that. Plus, how do you stop something as big as Facebook and give people a different alternative?
Legislation.
Yeah, but you don't want to throw legislation into it, man, because then you're going to have a complete revolt.
Free speech.
Well, what bothers me is that they're in bed with
Everyone
a
is.
lot of like Facebook is now a Twitter.
I mean,
is,
it pulls elections in like
Yes.
Myanmar or Brazil.
Yep.
If you look
Yeah.
at and like those countries, Facebook comes like pre onto their phones.
that's
Yeah.
so garbage.
Isn't that crazy? Like, oh, yeah, here's your phone. Oh, yeah,
And here-
Facebook's
no,
already on there.
They don't even show you how to use your phone. They show you how to set up a Facebook account
Yeah.
and how to use Facebook.
I don't know that we're that far away from that in America.
But-
like, start buying an
Oh,
iPhone.
no. Hey, dude,
You don't think they will?
oh, they will. I'm surprised we haven't yet.
Yeah, I am too. It's
Yeah.
kind of shocking that.
I'm more... Because it used to come preloaded with fucking YouTube. You remember that shit?
Yeah,
It
and
had
now they
YouTube.
don't.
Your very first iPhone. I remember when our buddy Casey got
They
his
took
iPhone
it away
in
at
high
like
school.
iPhone.
oh yeah, that was
5.
when
It was the little TV app.
It was when YouTube transitioned from a www and strictly to an application. So you actually couldn't even go into, like on iPhone, you would use Safari. On Android, you would go sit in a dumpster fire. I don't know, because I don't use Android. But on my iPhone, I would open the Safari when that first happened. And like somebody would tell me about a sweet YouTube video, and I'd be like, "Oh, gotta go check it out." I opened up my Safari. First time it happened to me, I like typed it in YouTube.com, and it said use the mobile app, and I was like, "No. I just want to go to the page." Would not load the page.
Yeah.
You had to have the app.
Yeah.
And then shortly after that, they started pre-uploading
Yeah.
the app to the phone.
Yep.
It's pretty bananas. That's why I'm so fascinated with, or I'm not fascinated. I'm bewildered that they haven't like automatically uploaded Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, blah 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 blah. Blah. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like it's so crazy.
I my only resolution that I could think of
I can't think of one.
for all of this is hoping that something along the lines of a Snowden happens with social media. Because you got to think, when Snowden really broke the news that, hey, Big Brother is really like watching you. Big Brother's watching you. Everyone. You're fucked. Everyone. You're fucked.
We don't have any viewers yet, but we got viewers.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like,
But like that's what it boils down to. There has to be a Snowden size breakthrough. Somebody that is credible has to come out. And
I think that's
mean,
what Tristan Harris and a few of them were trying to do.
right,
Yeah.
that's what the Social Dilemma was trying to do. But you can't make it a movie because people
it's
are
got to
just
be bigger than that.
because people are only going to look at it for the entertainment aspect of it. Oh, that's a documentary. That's cool. When Snowden did it, he was like, "Hey, breaking some fucking news to you guys.
Right.
Here
Here's all
you
this
go.
information.
Here's all these information documentations. Have fun with it.
Yeah. P.S. I'm
going
hiding.
in, yeah,
I'm
I'm going
hiding in
into
a
hiding.
bunker.
Yeah,
in
I don't want
Russia.
to. I don't want to die, so I'm nowhere near
Deucing
where
out.
anybody can fucking find me. It has to because after that happened, people got really curious about Big Brother. Now that's all anyone ever wanted to talk about.
I think everybody knew it was happening. It was just there was never any proof. It was
Exactly.
always
And-
always just like
and now it's-
conspiracy.
But it's in your fucking face now.
Yeah.
And that's what has to happen with social media. And when that does happen, watch. And just sit back and you pray for the best. And that's all you can do. You hope people can get out of their own holes and finally make a conscious decision for themselves.
Yeah.
That's what it boils down to. People have
Social
to
media
start
sucks.
thinking for themselves. You can't.
distraction from
Yeah.
your life.
I know, dude.
It took the ability away.
I think we should make a pact, Tommy. I think other than for use of the podcast, I'm like really considering like deleting all my.
Bros, it's the best decision I've ever made.
I'll probably delete Instagram like here in the next few days.
Yeah, I don't use Instagram. I barely use Snapchat. I barely use Twitter. A lot of it, I just follow sports.
I have it all for my gaming. I have my Twitter for my gaming, and,
Yeah.
and I have my YouTube channel for my gaming.
And it sucks, but like we said before,
That's it.
if you want outreach, that's the only way you can get it, really.
But that's what I solely use it for. I
Yeah.
don't go surfing through my Twitter. I don't go surfing.
Well, and
you know,
support. You're going to support colleagues in the same
I do.
genre.
I do.
Whatever it is.
I will
you're-
follow people that follow me, and vice versa. I'll retweet something for them, but I'm not spending hours on end. Just mindlessly, just oh, that's cool. Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
Awesome. Or oh, wow, that's funny.
Yeah,
Oh,
that's-
No, I'm not doing all that.
I get tired of
It's
it.
a waste of my fucking time.
Yeah.
It really is.
Really should delete all my shit.
I mean, if you
I'm really thinking about it.
if you're ready to do it.
Yeah, if Kristen will let me, I'm doing it.
Yeah,
See, and that's
social
another
media
thing.
makes relationships so
Yeah.
much harder.
Why aren't we Facebook official?
Well, no, I don't think she cares so much about that. I think I think we both have too much family and friends on there that we don't get to see all the time.
Hey, a text is as easy as
Right, but that's not the same as like. It sounds lame, but sometimes even if I only get to see a picture of your shitty kid, it's like, okay, well, at least I got to see a picture of a shitty kid. You know what I mean? I can't get that through a text or a phone. I mean, I can, but I guess you can, but I don't know.
It's as easy as sending the text, man. Because for all this social media started happening, guess what? What was all the craze? Teens and texting.
Yeah.
Oh, man. And that was all that they ever talked about. And then when MySpace happened, teens and MySpace. And then Facebook. And then here we are.
Nah, it's such a crazy world.
And people don't even talk about it anymore. They put it in the fucking news. They have a Twitter handle. When news outlets decided to join the social media craze, that's when it went out the fucking window.
Yeah, nobody's going to report
Your
on
argument is bland now. Because there isn't one.
You're barely hanging in over there.
Yeah.
Nope. Falling apart. Here we go.
Yep, tired.
I'm falling apart
without you. Okay, no. Yeah. So,
But yeah, so do you have any remedies? Do you have any ideas on,
I don't-
like
I
you
don't
said,
know.
I think I'm with you. I think the best way you'd have to do it is
Just
like,
give me a dividend yield and
no, I think throw it away. I think throw everything away.
oh yeah, you're gonna have to
Tell
start over.
Zuckerberg-
You're gonna have to do something that's not reward based.
give
You're
Zuckerberg-
not making money off of it, but it'd have to be a public service at that point.
Yep.
Not just like
not
a
predatory.
government funded type of fucking social media deal.
God, yeah, that irritates me. He makes
It's borderline predatory what they're doing.
hundreds of millions, if not billions of dollars every year.
And that's what we people-
we Yeah. Ugh.
That's not even the
That
shit
other
that's under
people
the
can
table.
buy
Makes me
into
sick.
it.
And then he's
Okay.
causing all these negative attributes in human beings that we've discussed. It's like, yeah, dude, you're
Garbage.
gross.
Yeah.
You're gross. I hate you.
You're a garbage can.
Yeah, like eat dicks.
Yep.
I'm good.
Yep. So you guys just
Okay, guys, goodbye.
Yeah, all right.
Damn near.
I'm good.
Yeah, guys, make sure that you like and subscribe if you like what you're hearing, man. Just let us know. Please leave a comment under where. I mean, we'll fucking read it. Promise you.
100%.
100%.
For
I don't
sure.
read, but Corey will.
I will totally do my best to read. I'm slow, but yeah, I'll do it. Signing off. This is Corey.
This is Thomas.
This is Brian, and this has been the Days Grim.
Thanks for listening.
Thanks, guys.